Yo, YouTube, what's up? I'm going to be giving my prediction for the Devon, the Great Alexander versus Shawn Showtime Porter. I'm sorry. I think I'm getting sick. For November 30th. And I believe it's in San Antonio, Texas. So if you're out there, check out the fight because I think it's actually going to be a good ass fight. Um, you have two good guys. I mean, one is okay to me, and the other one is somebody I've been, watching for the longest. And I really think he reminds me of an old fighter. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But Devon will be defending his IBF World Championship belt in the welterweight division. He will be defending it for the second time. The first time it was against somebody I believe named Lee Purdy. Somebody that's really a nobody. It was just one of those warm up fights. Because when a person first wins a belt, their first title defense is always against somebody that they know they could beat. They're always getting somebody that they, easy work. It's always like that. The first title defense is always against somebody easy. Then when the second time comes, it gets a little bit harder, and now he's going against Shawn Porter. Yeah. Devon's an okay dude. He's fought notable people. Okay, people. I just don't feel he's at the pound for pound level as of yet. He's an okay fighter. I just don't feel he should be in the pound for pound at all or anywhere near it at the moment. He's fought Timothy Bradley. That was 2 years ago, and the fight he had with Timothy Bradley was one of the worst fights I've seen. It was just horrible. I mean, I never want to see these two back in the ring. Horrible, horrible fight. It was just so much head-butting. It was so much clinching. It was just wild punches. It's like after a while they both, fell off the game plan. They both started street fighting. I don't know what the hell happened, but it was booing. The fight sucked. I mean, it was a waste of people money. I felt bad for the people that bought tickets. That fight sucked. And it was an early stoppage. You gotta excuse me, guys. I think I'm getting sick. But it was an early stoppage. It was stopped because they both actually had cuts. Bradley had a cut on the left side. It was bleeding, but very little. Devon had a cut on, the right side, about right here, and it was gushing, though. It was coming down. It was in his eye, and it looked painful because, them deep gashes you get from somebody with a big-ass head, it's nasty. And to get punched in that same spot over and over is nasty. So they stopped the fight and awarded the win to Bradley. Bradley got the belt. I felt as though, those were one of the fights that gave Bradley a bad name, and after that, it just seemed like he kept getting a bad name. Then the Pacquiao fight, and he just kept getting bad names. And then a fight with, he fought Ruslan one time, Bradley did, and people felt he lost that, but that's how boxing is. They try to make somebody a star and do anything they can to make this person the next cash cow. But anywho, back to Devon. Like I said, he's fought Bradley. So they kind of put him into the spotlight. And he was also supposed to fight Amir Khan December 7th. I'm not sure if it was last December. Yeah, it was the December that just passed. Yeah, because they didn't fight because Amir Khan they're saying Amir Khan really wanted to fight with Floyd. He's been wanting to fight with Floyd forever. He wanted to fight in May, but remember Floyd fought, was this last year or this year? I believe it was this year Floyd fought, he fought Robert Guerrero, if that's how you say his name is, Robert Guerrero, and Floyd beat him. But Amir Khan wanted that date. He didn't get it, so Devon had to move on. But anywho, maybe in the future Devon and Amir Khan can fight. He can punch. He throws some nice lefts and right. He walks around. I see he tries to circle around the ring so you can come into his punch. That's what he does. He makes you kind of follow him, and so he can catch you off guard and throw a punch while you're coming in. You're coming to either a right or whatever. But he really isn't. His footwork isn't really there. It's little to nothing. All he really has is I really don't know. All Devon really has, he's just an average boxer. It's nothing special about him. That's how I'm going to say. Because he's not bad, but he's not excellent. He's just average, a normal boxer. Moving on to the person I've been wanting to talk about for the longest, Shawn Porter. Now, Shawn Showtime Porter has been fighting for a little minute. This guy, he hasn't fought important people. He's fought kind of tomato cans and whatever. He's fought somebody named Phil Lo Greco, I believe. He's fought somebody named Lucas Matisse. I think that was him who fought Lucas Matisse. Yeah, I believe so. He fought Lucas Matisse. I think. I don't know. I'm kind of confused at the moment. But anywho, he's fought some okay people, not necessarily people that would get him burst into the spotlight. So him getting this chance with Devon, who actually has sort of a little name, if he wins, he kind of put his name up there a little bit so he can get recognized, so he can get the fights that he's looking for. I feel as though Porter is a good-ass fighter. He's a good-ass fighter, and a lot of people don't know who he is. Like, I was in a boxing forum a while ago, and I mentioned his name. Nobody knew who the fuck I was talking about. They were like, who is this? Nobody knew who who Shawn Porter was. Yeah, Shawn is actually a good-ass fighter. He reminds me, now this is what I'm going to say, he reminds me of Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, if you remember, he reminds me, if you go watch a Shawn Porter highlights video, he reminds me of a Tyson. See, I like fights like Tyson and Joe Frazier, fights where they don't necessarily run. It's always toe-to-toe action, toe-to-toe brawling action. Take a hit, give a hit, take a hit, give a hit, boom, 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 knockout, ferocious, nasty. I like Floyd fights, which are similar to Muhammad Ali, which are similar to Roy Jones Jr., but I'm mainly more into the nasty and ferocious type of fights. And Shawn Porter gives this. He's the exact replica of a Tyson. Remember, Tyson, in his weight division, mainly everybody was tall. Hold on. I have to check the camera. Remember, in Tyson's weight division, everybody was tall. You know, in heavyweight, everybody was tall. And, you know, they had nice bodies. But Tyson was different. He was short and swole. He was short. And that was something different. He had to use the bob and weave technique. And he had to take some punches, but you didn't want a Tyson punch. He would take a hit to give you one of his hits, and one of his hits were nasty. You know what I'm saying? You just like Joe Frazier, bobbing and weaving, take a hit to give a hit, and you didn't want their hits. Shawn Porter is the same exact way. I noticed in his fights he does the same. He's short, very short, and his opponents usually are tall. Reminded me of Tyson, and he's stocky just like Tyson. He does the bob and weave very good because he's a shorter fighter, and they have to do that because their reach is kind of, you know, it's not to their advantage. So while he's bobbing and weaving, I noticed he does the exact same thing as Tyson. That motherfucker had to have watched some Tyson and Joe Frazier, all of their videos growing up, because he comes in. His left hand, to me, is his moneymaker. He has power in both hands. He's ferocious. He has power in both hands, but it's his left hand that does, you know, all the knockouts that he's had. He uses it to jab, you know, throw his little jab to set up the right, or he uses it to throw uppercuts, which is weird because he's in the right-handed stance or whatever, but he uses it to throw uppercuts at a short range since he's shorter. He gets close to his opponent and throws a nice uppercut, and it's nasty. And he uses it to throw nasty hooks to the body. If you watch his highlights, like I said, you will see the nasty hooks to the body, just like Tyson. And he does it like Tyson. You know, there can be hooks to the body where they're quick and out, in and out, and it's a wrap. But Tyson dug into the body. When he threw his hooks, if you remember, go watch a Tyson video, he would throw it and, like, dig into the body, do it again. You're like, he's hitting them so slow, but he was hitting them with force and power. He was digging into the motherfucking gut, damn it. That's the same way Porter is. And I'm really excited to see somebody in the game because it's bringing back that Tyson era for me, that Joe Frazier era for me. It's bringing back true fighting. I like fighters that stand toe-to-toe. I'm sorry, Floyd, I love you, but I like ferociousness and action. And I believe if with time and if Porter wins this fight with Alexander, I would love to see him go on and go do his thing. But even if he doesn't win, damn it, I hope he gets another chance with somebody else. He's already getting a chance for a championship belt, you know what I'm saying? And he could possibly move up in weight. If he finishes everybody off, if he wins, he'll finish everybody off in this welterweight division.